Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 33 of Star Chasers, our Spelljammer stream. Come on, Pilgrim. We join the heroes of Spelljammer, legendary Tabaxi Bard, Storm of Stars, Shadar-kai Druid, Marley, and Halfling Diviner Wizard, the Hester of Mirador, aka Lily Strongheart. So last time, the players searched for a shadow crossing to complete Marley's quest to the Shadowfell and the Raven Queen. They were led to a planet called Morath, which has a sizable Shadar-kai population, and they were sent on a pilgrimage to a shadow crossing by the Stormcrow, who immediately lost any gravitas he had because we made fun of him.
Just relentlessly.
They started on their pilgrimage. They found an abandoned tower that they were possibly going to rest in for the night. Storm of Stars started to explore it, and we ended the episode with him alerting a stone golem that screamed intruder at him.
It's the wake-up call of Cthulhu.
Yeah. So I'm going to have everybody roll initiative for me, please.
Doing.
What the hell? What's the actual hell?
20.
There's no way that's what that says. I got a natural 20.
I got a
It looks
natural
like an
20.
8.
You did?
Holy
Are
shit!
you kidding? We all did. That's amazing.
We just won D&D, guys. We did it.
We did. We did.
My stone golem rolled a 22. It didn't.
You can't.
Rolled a
There's no
natural
22 on the
22.
dice.
Fuck.
I sorry, a
Sounds
20
stupid.
comma
Also,
2. Okay.
I get jokes.
Oh,
So I got a 22 total.
22. Okay. Anybody who got above a 22?
23.
23, Marley.
20, 25.
Oh, 25, Storm. Oh, right, because you get to add half your thingy to it.
That's that bod.
I'm a cat. Yeah, I'm a bard cat.
What? Just shut down the stream. We did it. I don't know what else you want from us, Andrew.
I mean,
Yeah, now we get the beach episode.
Yeah.
Although I will say, just every time I've been using D&D Beyond more and more for the roller, just because it's convenient. It's in front of me. It doesn't take up as much room. But like, I cannot read the results of the dice until it tells me what they are.
Oh,
I
no,
would have told
they're-
you I got an 8, and it's like you did a 20. I'm like, I didn't. It was an 8.
you can
This is a special symbol on it.
you can change what the dice look like if you go to like collections, my dice. But you have to pay for a bunch of them, so you might only have like one or two options.
Yeah.
But they gave away some free ones, so you do have.
I
some.
see it. A 20 is a B, and that's why it looked like
Yes.
an 8.
Okay, that makes sense.
I see.
Yeah,
I
it's a
see.
B.
Okay.
For
Well,
Beyond. It's their icon.
I-
D&D Beyond.
for
Because
Purple
the
B.
ampersand is D&D. It's A, B, or and B.
Oh.
B, and. They're getting...
for beholders and
iconic.
baskets.
Right.
Okay. So, since everybody got 20s, I was gonna give Storm a solo round on this thing, but no, you all immediately. It's just like you're like kind of waiting outside, like he's been in there a while and he hasn't messaged us, and you hear like intruder, and you're like, yep, that's it. Everybody had.
That's the signal.
That's
We're going.
okay. So Storm, you do get to go first. There is a very imposing stone golem.
Yes. And I know that my buddies are coming in. Just that part of my whole 20.
Well,
So
you were-
if we have
you were
20
messaging us-
Utilized happening, or
You were messaging us from the inside. I presume we were just kind of walking up to the front, waiting for reports.
sure, yeah, right.
Certainly, we used some of those opportunities
Okay.
coming back to be like, yes, we're almost there. What have you?
Okay, so yeah, Golem, I'll say, and how near to me is this activated construct?
30 feet. And you're technically above him.
Okay, so-
but 30 feet from you.
I'm above him.
Yeah, because you technically
I'm...
you're in the tower above him. You kind of
Right, you were coming down the stairs, correct?
Mhm.
Right. He's coming up the stairs?
That appears to be his course of action. But right now he has just released himself from the wall. His move seems to be coming up the stairs to get you.
Great. I'm going to climb up the wall. I'm going to use my climb speed. And I'm going to just get up out of his reach.
Okay.
Because he can fly, right? I'm going to get up high. How high is the, like, sort of upper... How much up would I have relative to him?
So
out from the staircase?
Each floor is about... they're tall rooms, about 15 feet tall. So the tower total, kind of leaning on its side, is... What? Like, total is like 60 feet with a little peaky thing. The laboratory has kind of a taller room. So the room he's in is 15 feet. You're 15 feet above him. You can climb 15 feet up into the lab if you wanted to.
Right, where I was. I will. What I'd like to do is I'd like to go up and sort of lead him up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to sort of double back, like over the roof, like the ceiling, and sort of. So I want to use my feline agility to double move.
Okay.
Double my speed, and I want to double move on top of that. So I'm going to sort of lead him up and sort of use the time to sort of get up out of the way, kind of get him up, and then sort of try and flank, go back down past him. That will be my eventual goal, not on this turn necessarily.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I probably have enough movement, but so there'd be 30, 60. Yeah, I'd have like 120 feet of movement. So I possibly could do it. It's just about within the time. So, and how fast he is, and how much of a lead, and just because I'm fast doesn't mean he's fast. So,
but you want to crawl out on the
yeah.
ceiling, is where you want to end up, right?
Yeah, I just want to get up out of the way of him. I don't know what these things can do, if they have any ranged attack, experientially, and I'm, as a player, kind of can remembering things, but I don't want to go there. So I'm just going to get out of his way.
Depends which
If I can lead him up out of the way, because I know the other guys are coming up ostensibly behind him, I would love to lead him up and then sort of be able to get up and get past him and then get down to those guys and be like, there's a golem up there, like, what are we going to do or something, you know? Because before they were heading in, I was just going to bamf back out to them and be like, danger, but they're coming in, so I'm just sort of using the time to sort of lead him away.
Okay.
Anyway, does that make sense?
Maybe. I think so. I think I got you.
No.
I think the only problem is it won't go before we all do first.
Yes.
So your attempt to lure it we'll see how it goes.
Well, I will just lure it then. That will be my action. I will lure it. I won't worry about doubling back because I know you guys are going to be coming in eventually. So we'll see what happens.
Okay.
For now, I'll try to be out of his way and up.
Okay. Marley.
Okay. I guess I'll bust into the tower. I can't remember, but were you saying that there were any kind of like raven motifs in this tower at all?
Yes, there are. Yes, the stone golem has a big raven head, and it's carved. It's got like a mantle of feathers. Outside, you can see a couple basic carvings or not basic, but worn down carvings that do indicate that this person did worship the Raven Queen. But they appear to be some kind of wizard.
Okay. I want to take a chance on something.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try and order the golem to stop.
Okay, so you walk in. You see the golem walking up the stairs. And how would you like to do that? Would you like to use a spell or just do something? I don't know if you have many spells that could do that.
Yeah, I was trying to look at my spells and see if there was anything that I could even backdoor into it.
But am I understanding you properly that you're just trying to trade on your authority of the Raven Queen to just kind of be like,
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Golem, stop.
My kind of thinking is maybe if this is like a ruin of like a past Shadar-kai, that maybe it would respond to Shadar-kai, like ordering it around. So,
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
taking a chance on that, I guess.
Yeah, no, totally. I didn't know if you also wanted to try and back it up with any kind of magic, but yeah.
No, I don't think I have anything that would help. I don't have any kind of thaumaturgy or anything that would help, like, boom my voice bigger or anything. So.
And you need, like, something that allows you to dominate monsters, not people.
Yeah.
Also, this thing's a robot. So, okay. What would you like to say to this thing?
I think I would say something like, in the name of the Raven Queen, stop.
Okay. Give me a... persuasion check.
Okay. Can I guidance myself?
Sure.
To add? Okay. I might need that extra d4. Wow. A 10.
10. Okay. The stone golem pauses for a moment. It turns its head, creaking, to look at you, Marley, and looks at you for a moment. And then says, secondary intruder detected. Not recognized as master.
Dang it.
False worshippers of the Raven Queen. And then it almost then it kind of has like a colon, and then like it asks itself a question, like if X, then Y. And it says, followers of Orcus, investigate. And it kind of stops and seems torn between Intruder 1 or Intruder 2.
Interesting. Okay.
Hester.
Yes. Burst into the room through Marley's legs, because I can occupy her safe, even briefly. And say, oh my goodness, your blind optimism is adorable as always, Marley. I think it's more of a burn the heretics kind of golem, and I will mind spike it.
Okay.
It should make me a wisdom check.
Okay. It will fail its wisdom save.
Fantastic.
Actually, hold on. What's your save?
It's not going to be fantastic, but let me see. This is for sure. Oh, right. That's a different character. It's a 14.
Okay. Sorry. He has magic resistance and succeeds on his save with the advantage. But you still do something, right?
Yes, it will take half damage, and I don't get to track it, but it's a pretty small room. I don't think tracking it's my... Yeah. More importantly, I regain my slot for spending for casting Mage Armor.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's so cheese. All right, well, yes, I'm going to roll damage.
Okay.
And he will take half of... 18.
Okay.
So he will take 9 points of psychic damage.
He seems to take no psychic damage. He has no mind.
Andrew, that's my whole shit.
It's a robot.
It's my whole bag. Okay, well, I'm going to go hide under a sedan chair, because that's it for me. This is ice mummies all over again. I give up.
Chair?
That was for you, Andrew. No, I suppose I just try not to be near the heretic. I run...
You want her?
I run the remainder of my truly impressive 25 feet, so I imagine about 20 to to just give it 3 different directions that we'll have to pursue. It will probably lead me closer to it, but maybe it's concerned with getting the cat off the ceiling of the heretic.
Decisions.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in this room? Is it like a parlor? Is it?
It's
like a foyer.
It's like an old school mudroom or foyer. Yes.
Okay.
Lot. I mean, it's very Fallout-y, so all the stuff's kind of rotten to shit, and it's got like dirt and stuff in here. But no, there's stuff to hide around and such. Like you can use the terrain to your advantage in here.
I will at least try to get partial cover if you'll allow me.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, he will put his the golem will put its hand up and say halt, and ask Marley and Hester to make wisdom saving throws.
So I'm within 20 feet. I can't get further. Wisdom, you say?
Yes.
You know, that's not my stat. Oh, actually, yes, it is my stat. That's one of them, at least.
Because you're a wizard, yep.
23.
23?
You stay bragging. I got an 18, though, which I don't think is bad.
Okay.
You can tell me, though, if I have to start spells one turn and see if I finish them the next, which I'm thinking is what's happening right now.
No, you both succeed. But it was attempting to slow you, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yikes.
Just as you said that, I'm like, ooh, I think stone golems do that.
Okay. That is its full action, though. So back up to Storm of Stars.
Okay, so things are happening. I am going to... How close is it to my buddies?
It's no more than 20 feet from either of them.
Okay, I'm gonna ask it to make a... It's probably really good at this. But I'm gonna do it anyway. A Constitution DC 17 save. As my breath starts to get real frosty, and I sort of cough up a cone of cold at them.
Ooh.
That's 5d8.
He will roll. His save is a 20.
Okay, so it's half.
So I have to presume Constitution is... Oh, and it has magic resistance, right?
Yeah. It rolls advantage, yes.
Okay.
Right.
But cold doesn't seem to be one of the damages it resists.
Right. Give me 1 sec. I believe it is 5d8. Just this. Spell. Sorry.
Cone of Cold is 8d8.
Even better, so I'll do 4d8. Okay, so that is 17 points halved already.
Okay. So take 17.
17 are already halved, yeah. I only rolled 4d8 as opposed to 8d8.
Liz in chat says, I think we found this team's one weakness, robots.
Yes, robots aren't good. Well, we like to
I do a lot of psychic damage.
Emotions and brains. Yeah, and I'm all about fucking with your head. I'm glad I have something crunchy. All right, cool. So that's my turn.
Okay.
I guess. No, I'm gonna give Marley Bardic Inspiration. And then I'm going to stay motionless to build up any sort of cat burst energy for next turn if I need it. And I'm just going to hang on the ceiling.
Okay.
Done.
Marley.
Okay. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. Lower. Okay. So, since that kind of seemed to like half work, and now he's like kind of considering if we are followers of Orcus, which I find interesting. I want to use conjure animals.
Okay.
To conjure a bunch of ravens.
Don't worry, your DM has a list for you.
Almost certainly, yes.
No, it actually lists it, ravens as the sample creatures. They have a CR0.
Okay, so hold on, let me just...
So can you summon an infinity amount of them?
It's 8 of them, I think.
Okay, shoot.
So it says 8 beasts of challenge rating, 1/4 or lower.
Oh, in D&D Beyond, you can just click it. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so you summon 8 ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I want them to kind of, like, swirl around the golem to kind of, like, obstruct his, like, view and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay, it doesn't have, like... Okay. So the golem pauses for a moment, and it doesn't really seem to physically react to the ravens. Like, it doesn't swat them or anything. So they're just kind of the birdsing all over them. The crows have eyes 3. The crowing. Just kind of all over him, and the golem. Just kind of stammer it, like new directive, rid tower of pests.
Of pests.
That slots in earlier than ridding the tower of followers of Orcus.
No, not necessarily. It's
question its programming tree is all.
It still has to remove the intruders, but now it also has to remove pests.
I see. Yes, yeah. Yes. And then there's the sweeping.
The
These
endless
are ravens,
sweeping. Right? Yes, but it's not a very intelligent creature.
So it's not responding to branding.
No, not really.
Got it.
It doesn't get the
look in the mirror, you creature. Right.
When do the ravens act, though?
I have to roll initiative for them.
They're just going to act at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Sorry,
And by the way, I posted in chat a swarm of ravens, by the way, which I found on a quick search. If you should like to use them in that manner, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's in there.
This is all about.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So
Okay,
you still get to summon 8 swarms of ravens.
Shit. That's cool.
8 swarms?
Yep, because they're beasts of lower than 1/4. I mean, that may not be
the
like...
swarm is classed as
individually
as a beast of 1/4. That's cool.
How many ravens?
That's a lot of ravens.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking since she summoned 8, why not just treat them as a group? But okay, hey.
Say there's like 8 in a swarm, maybe you get 64 ravens.
Yeah, I'm sure if Jeremy Crawford was here, he'd be like, the spell says 1 beast. A swarm indicate, I'm sure it's...
Sure.
But something else, but Jeremy Crawford also says it's my table and I can do whatever I want, so...
Would you allow her to
summon... swarms?
Would you allow her to summon 4 and 20 blackbirds?
Sure.
Great reference by me.
Apparently, swarms of ravens.
Exactly.
Yes.
So give the golem a pie. 4 and 20 blackbirds fly out.
Okay.
That's right. He'd really be eat pie.
Mm-hmm.
Swarms of ravens are immune to being frightened. Yeah, but that makes sense for birds. Never mind. They're all kind of weirdos who are just like, oh, come at me.
That's right, especially if they're in a group.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
Okay. So what would you like your birds to do?
Okay, well, before the end of my turn, I would like to use my bonus action to do my shadow bear
Okay.
aura thing,
Oh, yes.
which I think.
Do we get temp HP out of that?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You get. How much was it? 5 plus my druid level, so 15 temp HP.
Excellent.
Yeah, because I'm at level 10. Okay. So I've done that.
Thank you.
And then, don't I have like a mighty summoner thing? Any beast or fae you conjure has more HP than normal. So 2 extra HP per hit die. Okay, cool. All right.
Sorry, the comments on conjure animals. There is one person arguing, nowhere in the spell does it specify you get to pick what animals you summon. Yeah, that is so implied, you idiot.
Is that person allergic to fun in some way?
Yes.
That person has a condition of a sort.
And then someone else.
I've seen people make that argument that the DM, that's up to the DM what shows up. Like you call out for what you want, but the DM can be like, you're like, I want 5 wolves to come on. It's like, okay, 3 chipmunks and a goose are there. The goose is the tank.
Yeah,
The goose is the tank.
I mean, they're basically paladins. Yes. I think I even said to Marley, if Marley tried to summon an animal that didn't exist on a planet, I would give you the closest thing.
Yes.
But I would also be like, yes, it has the stats of a wolf. You tried to summon a wolf, it's technically some wild dog, or it's a jaguar or something like that, and just use wolf stats. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this place has ravens.
Okay, so then I'll have the swarm attack with their beaks. I guess there's 2 beaks actions.
One of them is you want the top one. They currently have more than half their hit points.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I see. It's a swarm and a diminished swarm kind of.
Yeah. Okay, so they'll attempt to do that. Ooh, I'm gonna guess a 7 does not hit.
No. Sorry.
Yeah. Well,
breaks a lot of beaks though.
Yeah. Then they're just gonna swarm around and be annoying.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I was thinking of what other animals could have shown up. Turkey vultures. This planet's probably...
That'd be awesome.
The other day, Krista and I were driving, and there was a turkey vulture on the side of the road. And there was a piece of, roadkill in the road, and it politely waited on the side of the road for all the cars to pass. Walked into the road, started to pick at it, cars started coming, walked back to the side of the road, and just politely waited there until traffic passed. I was like, good for you, bird. We live in a society.
We live in a society.
Hester.
Oh, yes. No. Do not care for. I'm going to have Willow fly in the door.
More birds, great.
Bother the stone golem, and then keep flying, because that's her owl-like ability. And she's going to give me the help action as I shoot an ice knife at this fool. I guess,
Oh man,
there's more tower. Yes. There's more tower. I'm just not convinced that we don't have more to do in here. So, but boy, 1d10 really stinks. Well, wait, how did I spend a 3rd level spell?
Is that Mind Spike?
No, did I send it?
Ascending that
did
you
we do ascending today?
You did. Yeah. You had ascend to the interns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was today too, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you were about to take a rest.
Yes. No, that makes sense. All right. You know what? I'll 4th level ice knife. This thing is going to be. Wait, why is this still 1d10?
No, the exploding damage does more.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that doesn't help me. Then I'm just going to cast it at second level. Or first level. Alright. I'm casting Ice Knife with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Which, good thing, I had a natural 1 on the first one, and I can't read the second one. A 23 on the second one.
Okay.
So, that will do... Is that really it? It does 1d10, and then it blows up for 2d6. Alright. 1d10 piercing is 2.
Okay.
2 piercing damage.
Hey, damage is damage.
That's it. Oh boy, right. I could wish that it was more. Now, is it within 5 feet of itself? Can I count that among the target in each creature? Yes. Okay.
Yes. It will roll an 18, however.
Oh, so it doesn't even take it, does it?
It does not.
It must succeed on it. Yeah, no, boo. 2 damage for...
Marley, can I get 8 dexterity saving throws, please?
Yep. That's a 9.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Ooh, a 6. 19. So that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. 4. 15. 7. And 18.
You did half and half. Hester, how much ice damage do...
9.
Okay.
It's okay.
None of them are below half hit points. They have 24 hit points. That's...
Yeah.
It
Plus
was a
extra.
target which... Actually, they have 26 plus 15 if the bear aura affects them.
I'll have to read what the bear aura does. Hold on.
Yeah. I was trying to see if it does include them.
What's your class?
Isn't that from Soup's Book of Broken Spells?
Yeah, let's see.
Well, I'm sure it would work for them then, right?
It was a target-rich environment. Unfortunately, none of the targets were the golem.
Each creature of your choice in the aura gets, when the spirit appears, gains temporary hit points.
If it says each
Of your
creature,
choice.
then all your stupid birds get it.
So
And they have advantage on strength saves, right?
That's true, yes.
Something like that.
How
Yeah,
many
this is some-
blackbirds does it
Now
take to
they're
carry
really
a...
come at me, bro, because they're all jacked up.
How many does it
Bear
take to carry away a golem? Does it give you the stats on that?
Well,
Can
the
I get a ruling on
European
that?
or Morathian blackbirds.
Right. Well, I'm sure it's probably very heavy, but 64. Think of 64 crows.
Yes.
Okay, let me Google how much can a crow carry.
How many carried that giant peach?
Unladen. Well, it's just of course, this is the question will probably be North American or European crow.
Well, now-
which returns us to the old man from Scene 24 dilemma.
Let me
Richard
throw
Carroll.
another wrench into that system. They are tiny ravens, according to the swarm of ravens.
Well, I think that is just the size
The
of
creature's
a raven.
class size
okay.
is tiny, yeah. Even though some ravens are arguably small.
And they all have
Tiny.
advantage on law of averages. They're going to carry away this golem. I think we solved it. We all rolled natural 20s up front.
That's right. We rolled up front, fair and square.
Ooh, they do have a negative
Yeah.
2 to strength, though.
Yeah, Liz says, how much do robots weigh in
Whatever.
coconuts? Which I believe
That's
is
right.
the proper way
These
to
are-
measure
these
the
are the
weight
good-
of robots.
these are-
That's right.
That's right.
She is citing the proper
Obviously,
weight
she
measurement.
apprenticed under Sir Bedivere.
Okay, let's say how many ravens did we say were in a swarm?
64 total. 8. I said 8. I don't know what you said.
Yes.
Yeah,
But-
I think we were doing just 8 by 8.
Yeah. I was doing a 4 and 20
Okay,
reference. But
according to my calculations, that many ravens would be able to carry less than 100 pounds, and this thing for sure weighs over 100 pounds. It's a
Well,
it's a
So they can lift up. They can lift up.
Thank you for bothering to entertain our silly idea long enough to look
Of
it up.
course.
By the way,
Do
you're
the
a
math
true
on it.
DM.
This is classic D&D shenanigans. Absolutely.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
You know, it's that kind of DMing that makes me really feel like I can rely on you to have the statistics of all the animals that I need.
Yes. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Even if
What if Willow helped?
No. Wait, no. Okay, even if I said every hit point was one raven, it could still carry less than 300 pounds, and I think this thing weighs at least 500 pounds. It's a 10-foot tall rock robot.
Right, it's a stone golem. It's not a flesh golem. That would be like probably the only, unless it was like a peanut butter golem or something.
Yeah, maybe Princess Friendship could be carried by all these raven swarms.
Well, she's willing to.
Because Princess Friendship might be right. Exactly. That goes a long way.
We can always try it once the interns get back.
Okay.
Yes. Now,
whose turn was it?
I don't ever want to tell you how to do your job, Andrew. But next time someone asks a question like that, just be like, "No, because fuck you is why I'm the DM." But I love that you went on that journey with us. I know that's not in your character, but you did not have to entertain half of it.
Technically,
if I had done the math,
these kinds of things.
If I had done the math and it turned out you could do it, I probably would have just said no. Now, I did the math, and now this thing was... I could also make up how much a stone... It weighs 1,000 pounds.
At least. With the Raven's head, that's a lot of top... That's very top-heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so I believe my turn was completed because I'm the one that harmed all the birds.
Yes.
I've done the most damage to allies so far.
Okay. Storm of Stars. Nope, Stone Golem. Stone Golem gets to go. My monster gets to go. Okay. It's going to punch some ravens.
Rude.
How many hit points do they have?
24 plus 17 each, except for the ones that took 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so 24 plus 17 minus 9.
So all of them started with 41. A fair amount of them now have 32.
Okay. Okay, it will defeat one swarm of ravens.
Dang.
How many punches did it get?
2. It got 2.
Okay.
So it kind of... It swatted and just... Swarm of ravens hits the wall, kind of puffs into purple, shadowy magic. Swarm of ravens hits the wall, same thing. Let's see, does it slow recharge? No. Okay. Now it is
birds.
Now it is Storm of Stars. Bards. Now it is Storm of Stars. Things.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to I'm going to cast Cone of Cold again. Con 17. Save, please.
We'll roll a 19.
Yep. Makes sense. I've only cutting words work for that, right? So, but it makes rolling the damage easier. Because it's half the dice. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay, 10... 24 cold damage. That's already cut in half.
Okay, so... Okay. I'm going to need some con
It was...
for the birds.
Oh, for those guys? Oh, shit. Yeah.
Okay,
DC
so
17.
What? So I've got...
But you only have to roll 7 this time.
Got 7.
That's true.
DC 17.
Okay. 7.
It's true.
10.
Cool.
17.
Okay.
18. Ooh, 5. 6. And 14. So I think only 1 made that save.
2 did.
2 did. Okay, good.
But Storm did enough damage that those 5 are defeated.
Yeah, the ones... Yeah.
My birds.
And the ones that are... They're all frozen. They're frozen solid. That's what the spell says. They're little frozen...
Shadow birds.
Now is when we put them into a pie for them to later erupt from it.
Right. So if we Is he on the stairway?
The
golem?
No, he's at the bottom of the stairs.
Or is he on flat ground?
He's on flat ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say a lot of frozen crows could become difficult
terrain. There's some rubble around.
If he's on his stairway, frozen crow rubble. Great. I'm gonna give inspiration to Hester because I can, and then I'm going to. I think I'm good where I am. He doesn't have any metal on him, does he?
No, he does not appear to have any metal on him.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Marley.
Okay. Besides my birds, is there anything within 40 feet of this golem?
I presume we are, right?
Yeah, like in what sense? Because everybody's within 40 feet of him.
Oh, okay. Like, if I centered a 40-foot radius on him, would there be anybody within that range besides my birds?
40-foot radius?
Yeah.
All of us. Yeah.
That's
the entire tower.
That's the county, yeah.
Yeah. And gerrymandering's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Save it for the plug.
Okay.
Shit.
Well,
save it for the plug.
Okay, so what spell are you trying to do?
I was looking at Sleet Storm just because it's like.
Oh yeah, no, that's going to be hard to use in here.
Yeah.
You will coat the entire tower, which maybe that's what you want to do. Is Sleet Storm the one that just makes everything slippery, or does it actually do damage too? I forget.
It just makes everything slippery.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it just makes everything slippery.
Oh, it doesn't do any cold damage, really?
No, there's a higher level version of it that does both, but Sleet Storm is just slippy. It just makes everything slippy.
Slippy.
Yeah, that's no joke. I really busted at my ankle on some black ice once.
Oh, yeah.
Black ice ended my neighbor's career.
Oh. Is that what happened to Doug?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I thought it was something else. Okay.
Well, then I am just going to pull out the Black Jammer's Cutlass and give it a whack.
Now we're fighting robots. I'm sorry, robots.
Robots, yes.
Robots.
Right. That'll be a 25 to hit.
That is a hit.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Then, max damage there. 12 damage.
Very good.
Is magical. So we good. Okay. Would you like to do anything else, Marlton?
No, I think that's gonna be it.
Okay. Hester, the halfling. What would you like to do?
Still have
Okay,
two birds.
Andrew the human.
Oh, you get two. You get two birds.
Don't I still have two bird swarm? Okay, they're gonna do their beaks. Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
Okay, then bird swarm number 2. I'm gonna guess a 7 does not hit. Wow, they are sure there.
They're damage sponges.
Yeah.
Lots of damage. Okay.
That's right.
Hester.
They have spent whole turns. All right, so Martin Q Elf is now engaged with the robot, correct?
Correct.
Directly? Okay. So that stops me from having to do the first crazy thing I was planning on doing.
Ice damage.
No, I was going to bum rush the thing.
Oh.
So I'm glad you did it. So yes, I will. Considering all I've done so far is piercing damage to it, and my psychic damage will be absolutely useless. I stand up from behind the Shea Lounge, point jacuzingly and summon Hester's bestest boy.
There we go.
Yeah. An invisible hound,
That's what we
faithful to
want.
me. The password is peanut butter, by the way. Will appear between, like on the other side of Marley, and kind of between it and the stairs in that way, so that if it tries to go towards the stairs, it will also be passing by my bestest boy.
Okay.
If it stays to engage Marlton, it will be engaged with my bestest boy.
Okay.
Because my bestest boy doesn't move very well.
As we found out.
All right, and then now I have to wait a full round.
Yeah, it does
before
have to start,
does anything.
which is a bummer.
Yes, but hopefully it doesn't get the wanderlust. I'll say, Storm, don't make it run. And then I'll just sit down on the other side of the lounge. I don't know that. Actually, no, I will. I'll kind of do the what you do, and on top of it, in case I have to counter spell slow or something.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Chillin'.
Get him, boy. You're doing great, Marley.
Okay. Marley, does a 16 hit your armor class?
16 is my armor class.
Okay, so it is going to punch you twice.
Mm-hmm.
It does 19 damage each time.
Ow.
So it will do a total of 38 damage.
I hate that.
Slams you twice.
And it says, "Let the boys be boys."
It says, "Let the boys be boys."
It's a toxic attitude. There's no place for it in modern America. Or wherever we are. More rap. He's clearly a throwback.
The death of elves.
Now, I don't have a lot of hit points, so that would be the death of me. How are you doing, Marley?
I have 60 of 83.
Okay. But I have a backup plan, but you let me know if you're just kind of like, I could use the backup plan now.
Okay.
Go. I said go.
Yeah, it's supposed to say go in karate.
Okay. Storm.
How damaged does this thing look at this point? By our efforts.
By your efforts, it's not bloodied. Let me say that. Like you've done on a scale of like 178, it's like a 123.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay.
That sounds like an American unit of measurement for sure.
I like that.
It's not metric.
All right. I am going to. I can't really do much except this at this point, so I'm going to move close to it, and I'm going to attack it twice with Illume. Well, Illume and with a.
Do you come off the ceiling for this? Are you on the stairs, Errol Flynn style? What do you?
I'm gonna move behind it. So yeah, I'm gonna go around down the wall. I'm gonna use feline agility because I can this turn because I didn't move last turn. So I have a lot of movement. Just so I get up to him, I'm gonna bam. Attack and then bonus action, light weapon. Oh no, I can't do that with because it's a rapier.
Correct.
Because it's just a finesse weapon. So I'll just do one attack.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. That is a 19 to hits.
That is a hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Hooray. Let's see. And that's a great amount. That's that one digit on the die that's the beginning one. That was a 1 plus my bonus. So that's 5 points of magical piercy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move away from him to possibly incur a attack of opportunity, but I have the movement, and I'm going to stay away from him. But I'm moving away.
Okay. 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, well, cutting words is going to knock that down by 4.
Okay.
So
Well,
that's something. So that was 19, so that's 15.
Can I ask?
Yes.
Will that spend your reaction until the end of your next turn? If you do that, Storm. Will that spend your reaction until your next turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
It will. Oh, it will. Well, no. I don't know, Andy, because I'm being attacked. Oh, yeah, it will, because it's on my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
You might want to save it then, because there might be any opportunity to counterspell or cutting words getting
I'll
hit.
save it. I'll take your advice.
Okay.
I'll take your advice. So that was 19.
You do have what? You have 19 temp hit points?
I have...
You have 15.
15 temps. Okay. So now I have... so I took 4 real damage,
yes.
and that means I have 59, so I'm fine. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
But I wanted it to use its reaction. I mean, that's kind of what... Because
Very good.
I'm out of hard damage at this point, really, outside of sniping it with a pointy. So if I can use it to use its resources...
Yeah, which is part of my thinking.
Yes,
if we're going to leave Marlton to tank it, we might want to be involved in supporting, like, cutting words
Absolutely.
to cause it to miss.
Yeah.
I've got a portent left to cause it to miss, perhaps.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll use cutting words for Marley. Yeah, and you still have inspiration, right, Marley?
Mm-hmm.
And you both each have one, right? Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could give one to your birds. If they're already left.
Birds are gone.
Birds aren't gone. There's 2 of them left.
It's a concentration spell, and there's no way that I would have survived that 38 damage.
Well, you take it twice, so it is only
that's
2
true.
saves of 2 saves of 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Make them saves.
Oh, there's an 11 and not an 11. That's a 1.
Okay.
So
11 and not an 11.
Okay.
So 1 swarm isn't yet remaining, is that right?
Yeah.
No, that's all of them gone, right?
No, it would be all because you made your first con save
Poof.
and then you failed your second one, so they both poofed.
Yep.
Gotcha. Poof. All right.
Okay.
It's fine. I've got a plan.
Marley, let me hear about your plan.
Cool. It's a good old plan. Maybe you've heard of it before. It's called Guardian of Nature.
Yeah, right. This nonsense spell. Okay, do you want to be a werehog or a tree man?
I will choose werehog.
Very good.
Okay.
Werehog for 800, Andy.
I love that everything Marley's done has been to rub in the fact that I'm with the Raven Queen, you duns. And now she's full were-raven, like, no, me, I'm doing the Raven Queen thing.
That's my deal.
Yeah, I summoned ravens. Look at everything I have is black and gray appointed. Surely you must have noticed.
It's saying, right, you're saying I'm Dave, and it's saying Dave's not here.
Right, yes.
Right.
And so that was my bonus action, so now I'll take an attack on it.
Okay.
With advantage. Does what is my attack? Does a 19 hit it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then I get extra d-dads on that. I get an extra d6. Cool. 3, 5, 8 plus 6 is 14 damage.
Okay.
And I just want to stay all up in his biz.
Okay. Okay. Hester.
It's my turn. Okay. What do we have here? It's only going to be a +6, right? Because I'm delightfully underpowered. It's part of my adorability. Yes. All right. So I'm going to have Willow fly from the stair, pull the stone giant's hair, or the stone golem's hair, and then fly on
Okay.
Actually, she can be next to me on the rotten chair. And she'll be giving the help action to my goodest boy.
Okay.
So I will roll a +6 to attack, so I'll just pick the next best thing that has a +6 to attack with advantage. It's a dirty 20 and a natural 1, so I will take the dirty 20 against all conventional wisdom. And Hester's goodest boy will do 48, 18.
Ooh, nice.
18. Is it typed? It's piercing. But it's magic piercing, so if any of that matters.
The fact that it's magic matters.
Matters, right. I figured it might. Okay, so yes. So even though it looks like I'm doing nothing, Marley, darling, I'm absolutely helping. It's currently being worried by an invisible dog. I sound like a crazy person. I heard it. I'll explain later.
Okay.
We can't see the dog.
No,
the dog is invisible.
Oh, really?
Except the only person who can see it is Hester.
No.
Can we hear it?
Is it a fleet of dachshunds?
Is it like?
Fleet of dachshunds.
I like that.
No, I think I'm on some full Mary Poppins bullshit right now. I just made up a dog that, if you believe hard enough, it bites. I will just as inexplicably shout out, "Don't be alarmed, the password is peanut butter." Because actually, if you get within 5 feet of it, and it doesn't recognize you as friendly, it will also attack you.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Good to know. 5 feet of what I can't see.
Yeah,
exactly. So just
say peanut butter.
Just say peanut butter every other word.
Yes,
just in case.
Peanut butter,
just
peanut
the
butter,
ones
peanut
that
butter.
Just keep doing it. I dismissed him hours ago. You don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah.
What's
a peanut?
Did you, Hester? Your invisible dog.
It's crumbly. Let me say that. It's
There we are.
Oh, okay.
All right.
finally crumbly.
It's crumbly.
Okay. Okay, it's going to split its attacks between Storm of Stars and Marley.
I moved away from it.
It's going to attack Marley twice. You did move away.
Sorry, Marley.
Ooh,
I didn't get the license plate of that bus you just threw Marley on.
Okay.
What?
I am the tank.
Hey, I took a hit. I earned.
You took a hit. You ate its reaction very well.
I did. Yeah. So.
Rolled a natural 1 and a 14, so those are both misses.
Very
Nice.
good.
Yeah,
Very
my luck at a break somewhere. I was rolling hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you were. A lot of dead birds.
Lots of dead birds.
Yeah.
And lots of
Me
successful
too,
saves.
actually.
Yeah. No, we've all killed some birds today.
Than the golem did. Look, we've all killed birds today, right? You brought them here to die. You killed all of them.
I brought them here for
In
branding.
the grand tradition of the Ravens Queen. Right, exactly.
Brandon.
Bring a bunch of ravens with Domain of Winter, freeze them to death. Right? Very on brand. She's going to be happy.
You played into a classic mistake. You brought a bunch of ravens to a golem fight.
Storm, it is your turn.
First, I'm worried about Hester. First, she thinks there's a dog in the room named Peanut Butter, and now she's acting like a strange immortal Scotsman. I am going to shit a brick. No, I am going to attack Johnny here again. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
If only that made a difference with damage. And okay, that's 4 more better. So that is 9 damage, magical piercing. And I am going to do the same move. I'm going to move away from him and try to lure him.
Rolls a 15. Does that hit Storm?
Miss. Oh no, my AC is a 15, so
Okay.
I will use cutting words to make it miss.
Okay.
But hooray!
Oh, that was an impressive trick.
That's how much he made it miss. It's not even on the stream anymore. You can't hit what you can't see.
Hold on.
As invisible as Hester's dog.
That's right. It's real.
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter.
Oh, we're not muted. Whoops.
You cutting words so hard you left the stream.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, I don't know what happened.
That's okay.
I cut out. So great.
Okay.
So I'm away from Guy.
Mhm.
He took a hit, and I used cutting words.
Mhm.
Great.
And his reaction is spent. Marley.
Yay.
Oh, shoot. Sure. It's my turn. I will do another whack with the Black Jamer's Cutlass.
Okie doke.
Does a 17 hit?
17 is the Stone Golem's armor class, so that is a hit.
Excellent.
Very good.
All right. So 6 plus 5, 11, plus another 6, 17.
Okay.
Yar, we be fighting robots today.
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter.
Yeah, are you?
Not to be alarming you, Miss Marley, but do you see the dog? Only you almost stepped on it just now. I don't think you see it.
I don't see it at all.
Oh, you got to be respecting the dog, Miss Marley.
Would you like to do anything else? Some bonus action made up bullshit spell?
No, I don't think I have any made up bullshit bonuses right now. I've kind of done all of those, unless I need to go to a place real fast.
Okay.
And then gain resistance to everything.
Bye. Bye. Hester and her bestest boy.
And her bester.
Yeah. Hester's besta. So I'll just be making kind of small talk with Willow. That of course I only summon you when I need you. That's kind of part of the bargain. But the important thing is that we'll stay out for a bit. Oh no! You're up.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I thought. Okay,
I'll
you're
fly
owed a
back.
brunch.
I'll fly back.
Yeah. Yeah. Fly. Be a bother. Keep moving. As is an owl's purview. And then my
I'm good for to you.
It's not all you're good for. It's your primary combat roll. I rolled a 23 and another 23. Thank you very much. You're doing great, by the way. You look great.
It's just nice to hear it.
I understand. So another 4d8. Take doggo damage. 23 made-up dog damage.
Wow.
It's a killer. This thing is a real motherfucker, and I love him dearly. If only anyone could see it.
Do we hear, like, growling and shit? Like,
Yeah,
I kind of want to hear the dog.
Yeah.
You conjure a phantom watchdog in an unoccupied space that you can see within range, where it remains for the duration until you dismiss it as an action or until you move 100 feet away. The hound is invisible to all creatures except you and can't be harmed. That's the best thing. It's immune to to TMs. When a smaller or larger creature comes within 30 feet of it, without first speaking the password that you specify when you cast the spell, the hound starts barking loudly. So you could hear it if it started barking. So I think you just keep seeing this.
So if it's attack, I just want to
hear
this
golem being bothered.
Going on, like, and you can't see it. That's kind of fun.
Andrew, are you going to make it?
Yeah, no, sorry, just have a tickle.
We have a rule in my house that says no choking, but you are not in my house, but I do think the rule extends.
No, I will be fine, thank you. No, I got plenty of drinks. I don't know. None of them are helping for some reason.
I need to redeem hydrate.
I've been drinking. My water's almost done.
Don't make us do it. And then now I don't. Now Willow's on the other side of the room and she's mad. So I will just.
And would you like to do anything else?
Are there any magazines or old moldy, like any audio logs that were left around?
Oh, interesting. Conveniently, right before he died.
Yes, he left a series of recordings explaining how he's going to die. Very weird move. Not at all.
Luckily, stream can't hear that terrible hack that just happened. I apologize to my players.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
But no, other than that, I think I'm good. You can do it, Marley. Got him on the ropes.
He's starting to look a lot crumblier. 16 is your armor class, Marley?
Yes.
It's 2 more hits.
Hey.
Okay. What are each of the rolls?
A 16 and a 22.
Can you take 38 points of damage? If this is too metagamey, you can tell me to knock it off.
I have 60
Andrew.
HP. But I do run the chance of dropping my concentration on my were-ravenness.
I'll drop the 22. He rolled a 1.
Okay. So you take 19 damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
There.
Me too. The 19, so I don't forget. Alright. And then Constitution saving throw. That'll be 6.
Okay. You are no longer a were-raven.
Dang.
Okay. Storm, y'all are taking chunks out of this thing. It's getting there.
Bit by bit. Okay. I will do. I'm gonna do the move again. Okay, it's a hit. 24. So damage. Not so great. 6 magic pierce, and I'm gonna try and use this reaction up again, because why not? It's fun. Gives you an extra attack.
24 to hit.
That's gonna hit me.
For 19
That's 19
damage. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Ouch.
And Storm, it is your turn.
No, just well Storm.
Oh no, I just went.
It was cheese. Sorry. Yep. Marley,
cool.
it is your turn.
Okie dokie. Well,
That's feathery now.
Yeah.
You can do it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess I can just recast it. It is just a bonus action. Alright. So yeah, he'll knock the feathers right out of me, and I'll kind of grunt and shake it off and feather up again.
He knocked the highlights out of her hair.
Thank you for that reference. I love that movie. And then I'm gonna give him a good thrashing. I'm gonna guess a 27 hit.
Yes.
Okay. Yar. Where's that? There it is. Alright. 3 plus... Ooh, only 1. So 4 plus 6 is 10.
10?
And hold damages.
Okie doke.
Not as much as a good doggo, but...
Hester.
Means if I smell flour on this dog, we'll be able to see it.
I think so. It just says it's invisible, not that it doesn't exist. Or it
Yeah,
exists only in the minds of Hester's.
Some presence.
Summon Willow back. Quick stop over to bother a golem,
Okay.
and then back down. No, see, that's my point. Is that you do this, but we also get to spend time together. I feel like it's a real group activity.
Sorry, I did just realize something. If the hound's invisible, doesn't it already have advantage on its attack?
Should.
So if you had Willow fly by after it attacked, then Storm could use the advantage.
No, certainly. Then, if you are willing to that, it doesn't say that, but that does follow the rules of the game, right?
Yeah, because the hound is invisible.
Mm-hmm.
The creature's attack rolls have advantage.
Yeah, marvelous.
Yes. Sorry, I'm
All
just
right,
now
great.
realizing that, but
All right, my highest is a 25.
okay.
And I will summon Willow after the fact then, as you say.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, 11. It's a bit disappointing for 48, but
Could be 4.
needs perhaps be marked. All right, so
It was easy math for me, if that makes you feel any better.
sure.
And no other attacks or spells, Hester.
No, wizards are notoriously terrible at bonus actions. So
Well, you haven't used an action yet.
hush your mouth.
Okay. Well, wait.
No, what am I going to do? I'm not going to run up and
No, yeah,
try and tire iron it.
You have all psychic. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't. Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound doesn't require an action. I just wanted to.
Yeah, no, actually, that's well suited. That's well cited, actually, because I had kind of lost sense of that. But
you do.
No,
you do a lot of psychic damage. What the heck?
No, I can only do damage it won't take, or I can shoot an ice knife at it that will hit Marley.
Right.
So,
right.
No, but you are right. I had actually considered that was my action, and it's not. It's the hound's action. It's part of the.
It's the start of each of your
for the hound.
Okay.
No, now that you've mentioned, you know what? I can frostbite it. That's one action.
Mm-hmm.
It's a saving throw. It's a very gettable saving throw, but I may as well be trying, right?
Yeah.
So let me throw a frostbite at it. It's a Constitution saving throw. It's a pretty easy one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just roll better than a 14.
Yeah,
All right,
so-
then nuts. But
What
thank
did it
you,
roll?
thank you.
It rolled a
24.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Sorry. It has advantage on those saves, so.
yeah.
But still, yeah, it's worth it. It's worth trying.
Yeah. So yeah, nerds. Then have Willow do the thing.
Yes. Okay. 17 to hit Marley for 19 damage.
Yeah.
A critical hit for 38 damage.
That's what I was saving the one for. Can you cause the 17 to miss, Storm?
Yeah, because I can take the 38, but I can't take another 19 on top of it.
Shoot, I was
So
saving that. I didn't
so-
even want to say it out loud. I was going to say the reason I didn't use the one so far was because I was waiting for a crit.
No,
And then
that's
I was like,
good.
but if I put it out in the
alright,
world, that's going to happen.
She only hit once.
Okay, so 38 total.
Okay.
Oof.
I'm down to 3 HP.
Yikes. Okay.
And that's going to knock me out of my Were-Raven again.
Well, try and make your save. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not unbeatable. It's a 19.
Yeah. It's
Shit.
not, yeah.
I rolled a 19
Okay,
plus
yeah.
3.
Then you're good.
Nice.
Woohoo!
Beautiful.
Okay.
Still at 3 HP though.
No, listen, there are better places to be right now, but
Storm of Stars.
And you have advantage. Storm.
I'm going to get that advantage is going to go to Marley because I'm going to use my turn to cast Cure Wounds on Marley at 4th level.
Very good.
So,
thank you.
but I have to touch her, so I'm going to go to you, Marley, and touch you. I'm going to scritch you behind the neck. I think, what is it? 2d8
peanut butter,
plus
dear.
a D8
Say peanut butter.
per
Peanut
thing
butter.
above.
Say peanut butter.
That's 4d8, and I think I had my...
You had your charisma bonus to it.
Right, and is that just once, right? Not
Yes,
each die.
just
okay,
once,
so
yes.
okay, great. 17 plus 5 is 21 points of damage. Healing. Excuse me. Yep, you're welcome.
That's a slam attack.
I'm happy to do it. I wish I could do it again on this turn. I wish I was one of those twin spell guys, right? Just for this. And I have a bonus action. Have either of you guys used your inspiration yet?
Mm-mm.
I haven't needed to.
You haven't?
Man.
Okay. No, that's cool. I will just hang out, I guess.
No, and at this point, I'd rather you hold on to it for cutting words if need be, because she can take...
I've got one of those left. And then I've also got Counterspell. Not that this thing's a caster, I don't think, but yeah, okay. And I've still got healing.
Yeah, because
right.
We've made it so she can take one hit. She can't take both. I believe.
Right.
Do I have that right, Marley?
Andy, am I able to get to Marley and get away without in such a way that I'm not going to draw an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Or I am? Okay, cool. That would be my move.
Yeah,
so that I can get to her and get back away at least. Great, thank you.
Marley.
Okay. Is this thing still looking pretty crumbly?
Oh yeah, it looks bad.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
Fuck it, YOLO, right?
Yes, YOLO. Get out of there. You only live once. Run away.
AC is 17, right? So a 16 wouldn't hit.
A 16 would not hit, but you have inspiration. You have advantage.
I have advantage.
Oh, yes, you have advantage. That's first.
What's the inspiration dice?
It's a D10. D10.
D10. Cool. I'm gonna need that. Okay, I got to a 17.
Okay.
Great.
Whew, just barely. Okay. 5. 7 plus 6 is 13.
Nice.
The stone golem crumbles before you, Marley.
Yeah.
Just breathing really, really heavily over it in like this crazy, like were-raven form, feathers flying everywhere, just like. Full-on emissary of the Raven Queen up in this bitch.
Right. Peanut butter. Yeah, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on you one more time.
Thank you.
Sure. You see a stone float about 3 feet above the ground and just get worried real quick.
Peanut butter.
19 more hit points for you.
Woo.
Yeah. I still have some spell slots. That's cool. I'm okay for now. Although famous last words. If we want to take a rest too.
Well, yes, I do believe there's more tower to explore. Am I correct that the corpse was kind of pointing towards the laboratory in its repose there?
Yeah, that is technically true. Yes.
Okay.
Right. And then another stone golem appears. And
I don't know if we want to go exploring after that ordeal, or if we want to make sure that we have cleared the place before we try and set fire to some furniture and rest up.
Right. That's fine.
I think we should, though, make sure that the ghost of a wizard's not going to come down in the middle of the night if we can avoid it.
Right. I mean, but do you want a short rest, or do you want to just go and look right now?
What works best for everyone else? I took no damage, but a short rest will get me spells back, so I can go either way with it.
Right. Well, if we short rest and we say that I did that cure wounds on Marley, I can also throw Song of Rest on top of it and throw a little more healing her way.
All right.
And get some for myself too.
Okay. And Marley, you'll get both your wild shapes back and.
Right.
All right.
So if we're cool to just do this for an hour and okay.
Yeah.
So
I think if our next intended direction was to do camp anyway, let's just take an hour, kind of.
Right.
Take inventory,
kind of
clear the tower,
fight, right?
And provided there's nothing else, or if there is anything else, then we can take our long rest.
Yeah, because I get my spirit totem and my wild shape back on a short rest.
100p.
Right, and my Song of Rest is a D8 at this point, so Marley, take another 5 hit points of healing.
Ooh, thank you.
On top of whatever hit dice you spend. I'm going to get my 4th level back.
I'm going to burn a few hit dice.
I went the wrong direction.
Oh, combined levels of 5. I don't think I knew that. So I'm going to get a 1st level back, too.
Okay, I'm up to 61 of 63. Spent 3 hit dice.
Where are... There's short rest. Okay.
I have my inspirations back. That's going to help. Alright, cool. I still have a few slots. As long as I can affect something's brain, or if it's got metal on it, I can mess with it. Cool. So we want to check out the lab up. Well, the area of our confrontation, we haven't really investigated this, right?
Not really.
Not so much.
So looking around, it does look like this was a foyer, a greeting room of some kind. It's mostly rubble. There doesn't really look like there's anything meaningful down here other than the stone golem.
Okay, cool. Let's go back up, I guess. To the lab area. Do you want perception or investigation checks to search the room?
Yes, please. Yes.
Which would you prefer?
Oh, either one. However you were going about it.
I'll
do 18.
Check.
I'm investigating.
Yeah, 18 perception.
Okay.
Can my owl friend help so that we can have more bonding time?
Mm-hmm. She has forgiven you.
Oh, well, she has a big heart. I got a 15 in an investigation, if that matters to the outcome.
So we have a 15 and 18, Marley.
I got an 11. I'm apparently distracted now.
Well, you did almost get knocked out by a stone golem.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if you feel conflicted
intense.
at all. It's technically a guardian of the Raven Queen. It just was very misguided.
Anti-Orcus, too. I mean, from what I understand, what I remember from school is that Orcus is all about undeath and wants to sort of take the dominion of death from the Raven Queen, right?
Yes, I leave fighting gods and demigods to the other stream on this channel. They're so much better at it. So,
okay. So looking around. So a couple things. Marley, I'm sorry, Hester, you kind of try and correlate to see if you can figure out if the skeleton is pointing at something, or if it was maybe almost reaching for its laboratory. And it does seem like it's a more generic, like it was trying to get something from there as it died, like maybe pull it with a magic hand or telekinesis or something.
Yeah, I see.
So it's kind of just because you go up there and you're like, it's pointing at nothing. Like you're looking around,
right?
It's nothing. Okay. So you join Storm in looking around the area. Marley, you are indeed a little you're a little bell's been wrong a couple times.
I want to imagine that she gets kind of like huffy teenagery and is just like over this shit right now and is just like a short rest was not enough for her to like get over her like she just needs a minute.
It's actually worse for a nap. Like now that you've woken up from your nap, now you're extra cranky because it's like. Yeah.
So she's like already starting to pull shit out of her bag to like set up camp. Like I don't care what's in this tower, kind of a thing.
Okay.
All right.
But Storm and Hester, you're finding some notes, some journal entries leading up to this guy's death. Audio log. All my pertinent life information in this audio log. So it does describe a conflict between undead of Orcus and the Shadar-kai of the Raven Queen on this planet. It describes this planet as a lush jungle world, kind of like a swampy, foggy jungle planet.
Pull back a curtain that immediately turns to dust.
Yeah. Just
got it. Okay.
And it describes a sudden appearance of a shadow pyramid in the mountains, and that he had been researching it before his death. There's no evidence of he didn't, and now my lair is under siege by ghosts, and I dash.
Right.
There's nothing like that, so you don't know what killed him.
Drums in the deep. They are coming.
But there is a magic item up here, which is perhaps what he was trying to summon.
I see. Ooh.
And it's a wand.
Ew.
And it's probably by Hester's estimation, ridiculous looking.
Yeah.
It's all gold. It kind of looks like a conductor's baton if there were just a bunch of little gemstones glued to it, and then at the very top there's a bunch of like spinny like rods and jewels attached to it.
Ostentatious and tacky.
Yes.
I will then sit on a broom and float downstairs.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I will spend some time identifying it as we set up camp or what have you.
It is a wand of wonder.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
I had a feeling.
Those are things, right?
Yep. I'll send a link.
That's the thing. That's the
Shad.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it just does. It's just rando shit. Damn it.
Yeah, it's a chaos thing.
Yeah, it's you use an action, roll a d100, and it does something.
See what happens. I think it's kind of on brand, right?
Oh, my lord, these things are absolutely.
So I'll take it. Great. Because it sounds like you want it, right?
Oh, most certainly not, Storm.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is really this. This is our like in the last fight. If things had gotten really screwed, Wand of Wonder, right? It's the last ditch.
Yes, I could have fireballed us all unexpectedly and killed everybody. But yes, no, I think the safest hands are our own. And if you don't mind, as a wand wielder, I think I wouldn't fight you for it, but I do think that in academics' hands are the safest hands on the wheel.
Yeah, yes. It requires it requires attunement by any of you. So it's a spellcaster, and you can all do that. So.
Yeah, I mean, if you want it, but I mean, really, I'm more of a field practitioner than a theoretician, which I think is more your. I mean, I'm sort of hands-on lore as opposed to.
I cannot stress enough, by the way, as I am making this appeal to my academia, I'm wearing a giant floppy hat, my shift, and some bloomers.
Yes. Oh, I know.
So hot.
And
that somehow gives you more authority in the world of academia.
Yes.
They're like, of course they're dressed
I'm
like that.
As you clutch to a
deadly
broom,
serious.
you have not
You know.
quite learned how to fly yet.
Right.
Oh, it's drifting. It's drifting. It's drifting. It's drifting. It's drifting.
Whoa.
So Storm
whoa.
and
Drifting back.
Hester are like politely fighting over the swan, and Marley's just gonna run up, grab it, stuff it in her pack, and keep unpacking shit.
Marley, it was still a matter of some conversation, I think.
We can talk about it later. Can we please just sleep?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Okay.
are you on? All right. Look, clearly it's not about the wand. We have other things to deal with. Perhaps we'll get
Yes.
some guidance while you're trancing, right?
Yes.
So are you gonna trance and sit up? I mean, are we going to bed? Is there more to look for?
Why don't we all take a nap because we're cranky? And, I could be attuning to that. Anyway.
Oh, yes. There you are. Here, take it. Take it, please.
I do have a wand already, full disclosure. I have a wand of enemy detection. If anyone would like a wand of enemy detection.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think you're you're too sensible for this item.
No, I think that's precisely why I should have it.
That's why you shouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Marley's
I have an inherent
Everyone
feel
fight
for
over
this
it.
thing.
If I recall, you broke in from the
Right.
top of a tower, which is unanimously
That's
the end
right.
boss, and then worked your way down.
Well, ironically,
that's
he found
right.
the end boss at the bottom of the tower.
At the beginning, see? Reverse psychology.
I think one thing we can probably agree on is that after a long rest, Marley, as our moral arbiter, is probably the best judge of who should end up with the Wand of Wonder. She is nothing if not impeccably honest to a fault.
You gonna dual wield wands, Hester? If you got both of them, are you gonna get a wand bandolier like Kaw?
Listen, don't tempt me. I might yet.
I think that we should all just sleep on it.
Storm can strap it to his lute, and then it's like the machine gun from Dusk Till Dawn and the guitar.
Marley's already just like laying down on the steps, like if we could just shh.
where the cone of cold froze the stone. Oh, it's so nice. It's so cool.
So cool.
Putting like frozen raven bits on my head.
Frozen
bruised face.
You have a headache. You have a frozen raven pressed against your head. You're like, guys, can you shut up?
Please.
Yep,
I'm gonna take some frozen ravens and I'm gonna thaw them over the fire and cook a couple for dinner.
Okay.
And then and then I guess curl up. You're trancing, so we don't have to set a watch, or should we set a watch?
We should probably still.
You still have a faithful hound.
We have a faithful hound. I have an owl who can
PB.
alert us, so we can probably do pretty good. Before bed, I use my third eye to be able to see invisibility. Is there anything invisible in the tower that we might have missed?
What?
Yes, sorry, I can do that.
The only
Once per
see
short
a
rest,
dog.
I can
Whoa.
use an action to choose one of the following benefits. I can gain dark vision. I can see into the ethereal plane. I can read any language, or I can see invisible creatures and objects within 10 feet.
The only
It's
invisible thing you see is your hound.
Okay. Yeah, it's part of being a diviner. It's diviner level 10 or diviner level 9 or whatever it is. All right, then I feel comfortable with the amount of watches we have. Nothing can get past the stairs because the hound is there, and unless they know peanut butter. There's nothing invisible that I've seen lurking for us. And if I kind of set Willow by the front door, I think we can all safely sleep until at least Molly's trance is over, and then she can finish it up.
Well, I mean, if she's trancing and something walks in, she's going to notice. That's just how
Yes,
it goes in
but
trance.
but it will still interrupt her trance, and then she's going to be even crankier. Have you seen this? Are we kidding me with this? She just ripped it out of my hand.
It's fine. Look,
It didn't
she's
hurt,
been
but
looking-
it could have, and she didn't know.
Hey, I mean, we're coming back, fulfilling this quest, and it's kind of a big deal, and I understand.
Okay.
Plus, I mean, that thing hit her very hard. It hit me once, and that was bad.
Well, and
You
well
didn't get
observed,
touched,
Storm.
right?
This pilgrimage must be having some kind of spiritual weight. on
Right.
it.
So
Maybe
there's
we're not considering.
psychic, spiritual pressure, plus physical
Yes.
impact. We're getting slammed by that thing.
Yes.
You guys know I can hear
Right.
you, right?
Huh? Right. I mean, I'm not saying anything I wouldn't say to your face.
No, it is true. Yes,
Marley,
no,
I love you. Come on.
I'm very sorry if we've been at all rude about your pilgrimage or your journey or your quest or anything. Why don't we all get out of our armors, take a good lay down, right?
Do you want a frozen raven? They're pretty good.
I can't imagine that's helping, but maybe it will.
I feel like I can't. I feel like.
Oh, you're gonna get. Could be a bustable offense. Yeah, probably a wrong idea.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I? Here, I'm a cat, man.
I'm going to prestidigitate some musical notes to the tune of "Go to sleep, go to sleep."
All right, I'm gonna curl up.
Our dear
Fine,
Marley. Go to sleep.
She doesn't sleep. Let's go to trance. Go to trance.
Well, that may not be true on Mirador. I can't remember, but I know Marty.
Oh no, I hate trance as a concept. Yeah. Elves sleep. You are too far removed from the Feywild to still pull off that trance crap. If you're an Eladrin, I'll let you get away with it. So yes, I just think they sleep. You may reconnect with your past lives or ex-memories or whatever, all the nonsense that is related to it as you buy.
That's the other thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And I will take a nip of my Nicolickers just to warm out the evening.
Okay. We're about at our time, so we'll wrap it up in just a moment. So the watch is Willow and the Hound, right?
Okay. And then me when I wake up from trancing.
So we can get that 8, unless you are interrupting it.
No. Okay. You all get that 8. Or 6. However much you need. So everybody gets a long rest. Reset all your stuff.
6 and 2.
Get that 8.
Thank you.
And what would you like to do in the morning? Head out immediately? Do you want to argue about the wand some more? If we're gonna argue about the wand, let's push that to next time. But
okay,
and feel free.
I don't need to argue. I don't need it. I'm just saying.
I leave it in Marley's capable hand to use her wisdom to understand of us which one of us would more likely accidentally fireball the team. I figure one of us has a tenure.
If they start to argue it again, Marley's going to keep it back and then just transform into a camel so that it becomes a part of her and just head out.
Damn it, we're working against ourselves, aren't we?
You don't want to wander up in you. You don't want that. I'm not gonna fight. I don't need it. I've lit up my case. I trust Marley. Cool.
As they're arguing, Marley, you can hear it's like a cartoon where kind of an astral head of each person floats by, and it's Knifey being give it to Master of Stars. Warminster says, think of the damage we can do with it, Marley. The ship, give it to the ship. Alvar, sell it. What are we talking about? That thing's like pure gold. All those gewgaws on it, sell it. And they just kind of give it to Master of Stars. The ship, kind of over and over again.
The Hester of Stars.
I love Knifey.
Simply say I am very austere and very serious about all matters of magic. And that is all I have to say on the matter.
I just think that I don't want you guys to fight over it. So if it's going to be a point of contention, then I'll just hold on to it. And that's that.
Well, like I said, I'm not fighting.
You need to find a second Wand of Wonder, and then everybody gets the one.
If you didn't bring enough for the whole class.
We could just try it out a few times. See who has more and more of them.
Absolutely not. Nope.
Hold on. Alternate every day.
I think both of you want it too much.
I don't want it at all.
No, I don't want it, and I don't need it. I'm very curious about it. That's all.
That is the problem. That is
so it's neither A nor B. It is C.
My closing arguments is that is the problem.
The resident Storm, in the back of your head says, "Put it into the bag of holding."
Nope.
No. Pipe down, Rez.
My case is
He
wrist.
wants it in there.
Well, he wants it in there. Not if Storm keeps it on his belt.
That's right.
Okay. Marley grabs the wand, puts it in her pack, transforms into a camel, and you continue on your journey. Let's. I would like to get to a specific, dramatically appropriate point. So, you continue through your journey through the desert and the mountains. Eventually, you see in the distance behind you the thing that you think the thing that was undulating behind the sand way back ago. Can I get nature checks from everyone, please?
Oh, I'm going to bank some rolls, by the way.
Oh, yes.
I'm actually terrible at
Nah. I just rolled a natural 1.
Okay. Well,
17 and an 8, by the way.
for your banked rolls, okay.
Yeah, 17 and 8.
Storm get a 1 nature. Marley?
I got an 18.
18? That's very good.
Nature?
That's with a -1.
Oh. I have an
I
intelligence.
was going to say, you're probably pretty good at it, Hester.
I'm fine at it, but not with that roll. I got to... can my owl help me?
Sure. Yep.
I do have her kind of on patrol. Even then, it's a 10.
Okay. So Marley recognizes the monster in the distance as a Bahir. Which
Great.
look like this.
Relatively terrible, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, I was.
I'm
just
sure
looking
you
at
find it adorable.
He's so
Andrew.
cute!
So excited about whatever it's
You
just
like
found.
you like all
Got little
the sort
hands.
of long-bodied, multiply legged creatures that you think.
Yeah.
About.
So it's
But
like
there's a uniformity to each one of them. Has very surprised-looking art of just kind of like, it's my birthday.
Right. Like
it really does. It really looks like it's been surprised at a party. You guys!
Oh my god, you guys!
As it erupts lightning breath at you. Yeah, so they're like lightning salamanders with legs, kind of salamander snakes. They're
And
terrifying.
they're big.
It's huge and awful. It eats
like a
you.
big flightless lightning dragon.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't go near it. And it's safely in the distance now, but that would have been the encounter you all had yesterday if you hadn't snuck by it.
Or make sure you bring it a present, because then it gets super excited.
I can't believe you remembered!
Oh my god! Oh my god, even alternate art of it, every one of them looks like it's surprised by its birthday party. Like, people take it super serious, and they still made it super excited.
Sculpt of
man.
one, and it looks like that too.
Yeah. Amazing.
Ooh.
They're just all.
I like any terrifying monster art that makes it, look surprised. Okay. That's off in the distance. You hear it roaring. You're like, well, I'm glad we dodged that, but here.
Yeah.
You start to crawl, to walk up into the mountains, kind of going back and forth. At some point, it might actually behoove Marley to transform out of being a camel.
Yeah.
It's getting rocky enough where 2 kind of steadier feet might be a little bit better than the plodding camel, which was very helpful over the desert, but not so much here.
Mm-hmm.
You approach, as you reach the end of the map's kind of description, you approach a floating pyramid made of crackling black energy that slowly is floating. It's floating above the ground and is slowly rotating through the sky. So it has no upright direction. And you can see at the very top, the pointy, it's a pyramid, so, and because it's floating, one of the points. One of the points, there is what looks like a carved gateway, kind of a circle with ravens carved into the outside of it. And when the gateway rotates so that it is closest to the ground, a figure steps through it. Marley, you would recognize that figure as your brother, Reed. He reaches his hand out and says, "Give me the skull." And that's where we will end the episode this week. Outros and plugs. Timothy.
Wow, interesting cliffhanger. Give me the skull. Sorry, I'm just writing down his quote. Hi, I'm Timothy. Thanks for watching. I apologize for being discombobulated at the beginning. I find myself with theater of the mind needing to quantify space sometimes for things that I think of, especially when it's like, I can't do anything here. Kudos on Andrew for throwing something that would really challenge our skill sets. Simple for, like, dumb brute is really our worst nemesis, it seems like. Area artists and intellectuals and thrill-seeking druids. Anyway, this has been a week. We've got less than a week until the general election. I voted last week. I encourage anyone who hasn't voted yet to vote. Vote for the kids. Vote for the little country. Vote for the land. Vote for the future. Black Lives Matter. Black Trans Lives Matter. Our systems got to get redone, reworked, and we have to address a bunch of stuff. And this is a big deal. Playing for keeps. Anyway, big love.
Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupska on the Twitters and the Instagrams. I will echo what Timothy was just saying to please go and vote. I've already voted early. So check out your state's early voting stuff if you can. Take your mail-in ballot to your local clerk, whatever it is that you need to do. Just make sure you vote, and make sure that you don't just vote for the top either. It's also important to do your locals, because Mike was just a governor of Indiana, and he was crazy, and everybody thought, well, there's no fucking way that he would get into some kind of higher office. He's doing all this crazy shit here, and he was awful for Indiana. And now he's vice president. So, maybe pay attention to those local guys, because you never know where they're going to end up.
And Marty.
Yes, absolutely. All of that and more. If you're like me, you're old and you're distrustful of systems, then you may not have voted yet. And if so, it's probably too late, especially since Wisconsin lost their Supreme Court challenge and Pennsylvania's might get overturned. If you're in either of those states, for instance, drop it off physically at your county elector's office or look it up. It will be readily available online. I believe Vote Save America is a website that will tell you just about everything you need to know about how to vote locally and what your local ballot initiatives might be. So if you're very confused, especially because the advertising can twist it all around, go investigate it. It won't take you but a quick Google search. Yes, and again, I say this as someone who could not be less enthusiastic to vote for Joseph Robinette Biden. I do it anyway. The man will at least appoint experts in expert positions and people who want to be in charge of the organizations he'll put them in charge of, instead of people who actively want to dismantle them. It may not feel particularly progressive or radical or moving the ball forward by much, but it will move the ball forward at all, and that right now needs to be our focus. No one's more tired of talking about voting than I am or all of us, but so look forward to this being the last we can speak of it. But please, do your civic duty, and yeah, again, for the future, for people whose rights are more in danger than yours, if it doesn't concern you directly. Also, smash that like button. Subscribe. Radical. Sorry, terrible transition.
I think that what you meant to say is like every bit of 2 ice damage, every little bit counts.
Every little bit counts. Vote with your likes for our channel, because this was a great episode. If you don't think so, watch it again.
Watch it again. As always, I echo what everyone has said here. I dropped off my ballot last week. Liz in chat dropped her ballot off on Saturday. Awesome job. Thank you so much. Yes, please. Give us a like if you enjoyed this. Follow us on this and or social medias. If you missed the last 2 Mondays episodes, they were very fun. Marty and I talked about the World of Darkness for nearly 5 hours total. So check those out. They're both on our YouTube. If you've ever been interested in the World of Darkness or vampires. Let's see. Next week is Star Wars on Monday. Task Force Unlikely on Wednesday. Speak of giant robots. They might have to fight one.
Giant robots in hot places.
In hot places, yes.
Yes.
There's a theme of this October. Although that episode will be in November, even though October feels like it will never end.
It never ends. I'm expecting next week to start with October 32nd, by the way, so prove me wrong.
Wear your mask, please. Still a pandemic. Be kind. Vote safely. Don't be racist. And yeah, we love all of you. Join us for episode 34 of Star Chasers Brotherly Love in 2 weeks. Have a good night.
I hate it.
Yes, very suspicious.
What did I do? Why am I being questioned?